Great views of Cygnus as it's holding at 250 meters now. A bit cloudy below, but we are actually about 252 statute miles, or at least the International Space Station is. And right below is the islands of Indonesia. You may be able to see some peeking out through the clouds there. But very soon you'll see the view of Cygnus gets slowly darker. We're crossing into the terminator line into an orbital darkness. So again, this is a view of the Cuckoo workstation aboard the International Space Station. Serena Auñón-Chancellor and Alexander Gerst currently working capture operations today. This is the view that they're getting from the International Space Station. The view behind Cygnus is getting a little bit darker. As mentioned, we're entering into an orbital nighttime. The sun's still glistening off the vehicle itself, which is only 250 meters away from the space station at this time. So it's still getting a little bit of light, but soon it'll get just a little bit darker, and some lights from the back there will be still illuminating Cygnus, making sure that we can see it on its way to the International Space Station.
Station Houston, confirm 30-meter hold and set up for capture per step 6 in 1.102.
Copies, we do see VV mode hold, and we are working step 6.
So you just heard from here in Mission Control Houston, Cygnus has arrived at the 30-meter holding point successfully. As Chad mentioned, the vehicle will undergo a series of checks. The crew actually will have some interaction with it as well. This milestone comes at the end of an orbital nighttime. Very slowly, you'll start seeing Cygnus start to be illuminated, as well as the Earth behind it. Space station now traveling over the USA, 252 statute miles over the Earth right now. On a southeasterly coast, it'll cross over the Caribbean and into an orbital sunrise just over Brazil.
Cygnus has resumed approach to the capture point. Monitor approach within 30 meters per step 7 in 1.102. The crew is primed to issue retreat if primary range is less than 6 meters.
Station copies. We're in step 7 of 1.102. VV mode is approach prior range, currently 28.8 and decreasing.
We copy.
That was Capcom Tamara York here in Mission Control Houston. Good readout of the Cygnus departure and confirmation from Alexander Gerst saying that it is, well, currently now just under 28 meters and closing at a rate of just under 0.05 meters per second. Pretty slow, but that's part of the design to make sure that Cygnus is going to arrive at the capture point safe and sound. Cygnus making a good approach. You can see it coming into the view that's positioned in front of the Canadarm2. That robotic arm will be the one capturing the vehicle today. At the controls is Serena Auñón-Chancellor of NASA and Commander Alexander Gerst of the European Space Agency. What you're seeing behind Cygnus now is the Earth, the South Atlantic Ocean, International Space Station flying 259 statute miles over the South Atlantic Ocean just east off the coast of Uruguay. Cygnus slowly coming into view. Again, the rate is pretty slow from the 30-meter point to the capture point, obviously designed that way to make sure it has a safe arrival. The rate about 0.03 meters per second at this point. Cygnus is 17 meters and closing, looking for about 10 to 12 meters where the Canadarm is positioned now. But of course, there's a series of checks to go underneath everything going smoothly, still so far for capture of the Cygnus vehicle today. Okay, Cygnus is now in free drift, configured for capture. Canadarm2 is 2 meters away. One meter away from capture. Again, there's going to be 2 stages. Now over the pin. Trigger. Snares are closed. Okay, we have confirmed capture at 4:28 a.m. Central Time today. Now 4:29 should hear the confirmed call from here in Mission Control Houston.